I want to explore some Swami Vivekananda again today. Swami Lokeshwarananda puts a really nice writing about him, just a couple of pages, and says something very Vivekananda-esque about spiritual life. He says, Swami Vivekananda thought that religion imparted a quality to man which sustained him through all his trials and tribulations. He called that quality self-confidence. Strength, courage, self-confidence. These, according to him, are the essence of religion. All other things are peripheral. And I thought, what a bold and interesting statement, that those three things, strength, courage, and self-confidence, are the essence of religion, and that everything else is peripheral to that. I love statements like that because they immediately wake up that inner part of me that's like, hey, is that true? Can that possibly be true? And you have to start discerning and really thinking about it. And I was looking at that idea of strength. What is strength? Strength is that part of you that perseveres. You know, you push it a little bit farther each day. You work a little bit harder on your meditation, on your prayers, on your surrender, on your service, on your unselfishness. It's exercising that muscle. You know, growing strength requires pain in some sense, at least discomfort, because you have to push past that comfort level in order for the new muscle to be developed, in order for the existing muscle to enlarge and grow. And so it's like that in our lives, when you're going to go out and give, don't just go give what you're comfortable giving with. That's lifting the weights you can manage. When you give a little bit more than you're comfortable with. Say, oh God, well, I was going to hold back that little bit for an extra set of cookies at the end of the month. Give that extra little bit, to some stranger on the street, or to, I see this generous tipping is becoming a little bit of a thing online. So, just that idea, in your kindness, in your humility, in your willingness to apologize, in your giving gifts, just go a little bit of an extra mile so that it makes you uncomfortable, and you have to build new muscle, new generosity muscle, new service muscle, so that it develops more. So that tenacity, that going in spiritual life, pushing, and really going for the goal of life, to know the divine. So be strong in that. And the second one, courage. Where does courage come from? Well, of course, ultimate courage comes from the knowledge of oneness. When there's no other than self, when there's no other out there, there's no fear. You're fearless. But the intermediary stages, courage comes from knowing that oneness. It's a growing faith in that oneness. It's getting some success under your belt. It's after 20 years noticing, wow, I've become a little bit of a nicer person. Or cool, I didn't get so flustered by that setback. Or amazing, I got up and kept going this time without having to do the requisite period of mourning and self-hatred. So that idea of courage being in there, and those together create self-confidence. Confidence in the self, in that inner nature, that divine nature, which is ever more increasingly becoming apparent, shining through that ego self, shining through the holes of ego as it slowly dissolves into that delightful state of knowing, that delightful state of freedom. So there, you have it from Vivekananda. Those things that are religion itself are strength, courage, and self-confidence. These, according to Vivekananda, are the essence of religion. Everything else, peripheral.